Hey y'all, my name is Koi. I am the owner of Ray of Gratitude, where you can find creative healing, soul expressions, and more information on how to just be you. So, today's topic I want to talk about, let me look at my notes. So, we're talking about like how can you create and express from your soul? Again, like I said, I love to this is what this YouTube page is really about. I don't know why my eyebrows just got itchy. But this is what, this is where you can find things like this. Um so I'm going to let you guys know a little bit of things that really helps you dig deeper within yourself in a what as well as like really help you express from that soul, from that uniqueness. How can you be unique? Sometimes I remember in the beginning of this journey, people were like, who asks questions like that? How can you be unique? But the very people that have responded like that, I've noticed certain ways that they diminish their uniqueness. Everybody does not always have confidence. Like straight like that. People may not want to admit it, but everybody does not have confidence. And it's hard to have confidence when you've been hearing like you ain't shit, or you'll never be some, like you're not good, or when you're hearing a lot of negative thoughts from growing up to adulthood. I mean, your mind can only take but so much, right? Even if you have the strongest mind, eventually you start believing that. And unfortunately, there's a lot of that out here. So I want to get into, like, let's just talk about creativity for a second. I love to talk about creativity from the soul, you know? Hey, creative souls. um, People that really, some people have different depths. Let's just be honest. Some people are kind of shallow, some people are like in between, and some people just get really deep. And sometimes I'm sure the really deep thinkers have been called at least weirdo at least once in their life. And I remember when I was younger, I could not stand that word. Like it really used to do something to me. And here's the thing though, like most creatives, especially most people that are like highly creative, that are just always creating things, they're always looked at the outcast or the weirdo. Because like society doesn't promote creativity. Like they don't promote art. They put art on a pedestal and make it like it's a elite type of thing when it's not. Everybody has creativity, okay? But many people don't know how to utilize that. Why do they not know how to utilize that? Because most people don't look and self-reflect. And sometimes they're just not encouraged. There could be many reasons behind that, but most reasons that blocks creativity, whether you believe you're creative or not, are your emotions. You can have a lot of emotional blockage, which I'm going to make a video on, because that's why I really love chakras, because chakras are everything that we have as well, and really taps into energy. And creative energy is very big, very rich for your soul, because we're all co-creators. And I say co-creators because whether you want to believe in a higher power or not, there is a creator of creators, all right? Hands down, all right? So I'm going to leave that there. Creativity gives you a space and an opportunity to feel, to in tune, and utilize your imagination in a way that you can express. I'm expressing because I'm talking, communicating, right? But there are other ways to express, which again, creativity allows you to do that. Whether it's through writing, whether it's through cooking, whether it's through painting, whether it's through tarot cards, whether it's through what else is there? Dancing, whether it's through coming up with I always like to say this, coming up with a plan. Some people know how to strategically like prioritize and organize. That is a part of creativity, whether you want to believe it or not. I feel that it is, because not many people actually have that, and it keeps them focused, and that's their way how they can express. Think of interior design. Think of people that are curators. You know, you might not think like, oh, they're not creative, but a curator, somebody that organizes an event, that puts up paintings or decorative things on the wall. Everybody can't do that. Everybody cannot do that. And this is why it's really important to get to know yourself, because once you get to know yourself, you start to understand certain little unique gifts for you. Yes, you could be a cook like numerous people, but there's a certain thing from your unique imprint that makes it different from the rest. It just does. And I just want to talk about some soul things. So it's kind of like, how do you express? If you're not used to expressing from the soul, or if you're not used to creatively expressing, like, how do you do that? How, Sway? Let me tell you. So let's start with the soul, right? How do you tap into your soul? These are some simple things that you can do. So, one thing for sure is self-reflection and keeping it real. Like, I can't stress enough. If you don't know how to sit with yourself, me, myself, and I, and have a real conversation with yourself, nobody else in the room, kind of similar to what I'm doing, recording right now, right? Um, you need to do more of that, because that's how you can find and understand yourself more and be more true to you. If you feel uncomfortable doing that, that's kind of like a red flag that you really, really, really need it. And if you really don't trust yourself, then possibly see a professional. And there's nothing wrong with that. I know society tells us that, like, oh, you're seeing a therapist, something wrong with you. No, I'm actually taking self care, and something's wrong with you if you don't feel like you need to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, be true. Think about morals. Like, do you have morals? That's a way that you can tap into your soul, because morality does play a part within your uniqueness, as well as interactions with other people in society, and just a way of how can I say, um, how you process your life, or what things you value about yourself as well as from other people. And that's moving into like having integrity, that's how you can start tapping into your soul, is standing up for something. The quote goes, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And this is what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. Some people are kind of shallow, some people are really deep. But no matter where you are at, there's always room to grow, and there's always room to learn more about yourself. And that's why I want to say, start aligning with your truth, with your true values, with your integrity, with your morals. Okay? That's where you can kind of start pondering and thinking about ways to tap into your soul. Of course, the easy way out is to create, but if you feel that you're not a creative, then it's like, well, where do I start? You know what I mean? And let's talk about expression, because creativity does help you express. And 9.99 times out of 10, let's say, you're creating from a place that is nonverbal, which is your soul, which houses like your feelings and emotions. I want to say which houses your emotions, honestly, because our emotions usually tell us what energy is coming up to the surface for us, right? And many times, if you don't really understand your emotions, you kind of get like your emotions can get in the way, like they can block you, which can kind of cause creative blocks. And sometimes it can keep you just in a vicious cycle of beating yourself up, or projecting or reacting to people in a way that you don't want to react, but you just can't really get right, because it's like, how can I control myself? But don't beat yourself up for that. It's a time to take a breath and really start paying attention, being aware first and foremost, so you can know how to and what to work on. So expressing yourself doesn't have to mean expressing it to the world or to a person. If you feel uncomfortable doing that with other people, self love is being comfortable with yourself, okay? It's all right. Learn how to be a hermit at times, recollect and recharge yourself, and learn how to be sociable. You know, if you're like really introvert, it's okay. It's okay. But you should try to learn and figure out why you don't like to be around people, okay? Again, awareness, awareness, awareness. I can't stress that. Um so, self-love actually helps you to understand, how you want to be treated. The more you grow, the more room for you to understand who you are. Perfect example. At the age of 5, I am not who I am at the age of 30. Like, I've experienced so much from then. So, I've grown. But a lot of people sometimes go through life kind of just like whatever type of thing and don't self reflect. And then it's like, Dag, I really didn't know I didn't like that anymore. You know what I mean? You can get lost in the sauce, y'all. So, I said working on your feelings, right? Get to know yourself. And again, talk with truth, because there is a really need for you to be confident within your uniqueness. It's just a big need for you to do that. And the more you get to know yourself, the more you validate your own emotions, the more confidence you are, and the more you will trust yourself. And that's what I'm going to leave you with today, just to let you know how creativity, soul expression really go hand in hand. So if you're liking these videos, please subscribe if you're feeling the vibe, okay? And most importantly, check out more, notification bell, subscribe, share if you know anybody that could utilize this information. And also, please comment below. I love to see the comments, how y'all are feeling, how y'all resonating with this. And you never know if somebody besides myself says something along this comment towards this message, to add on, because by all means, I am not a know-it-all. I just like to share what I know in turn with receiving more if anybody else has to contribute. So, again, if you're feeling the vibe, please subscribe. Look out for more videos. Until next time, I am outie.